Welcome back, Pokemon fans. My name is AngeloftheNight 091, and today we have an exciting Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun Wi-Fi battle to bring to you. This battle actually originally taken place on my Twitch stream against my viewer Rage. And without further ado, let's just jump right into the battle. Alright, so we're starting off the match here. Rage is getting all prepped up. You can see from the stance there that he's ready for a battle. And we are on Spear Pillar in the Sinnoh region, guys. Sinnoh confirmed. He's going to lead off here with his Nidoqueen. I'm going to lead off with my Druddigon. Now, the big thing with Nidoqueen is that I find that most people will set up like a Toxic Spikes or Stealth Rocks. That actually wasn't the case in this situation. He went right in for the Ice Beam to try to take out my Druddigon. And of course, I'm actually going to be able to get a Glare off, which is huge for this Druddigon. Druddigon, my set usually relies on the Glare or some sort of paralysis. Now, I did go in for a Dragon Claw, and of course, Nidoqueen is extremely bulky, so it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but he does have the Black Sludge as well, so that's just going to completely like regain his health there slowly every turn. Now, I did decide to go into my Cryogonal. Now, this is a good chance for him to set up his Toxic Spikes here. However, he doesn't realize that I have Rapid Spin. Now, I don't really worry too much about the Rapid Spin right off the bat because we really need to try to get this Nidoqueen damaged. So I immediately went in for the Freeze Dry here, which is super effective. And he tries to get me with an Earth move here, a ground type attack, but unfortunately for him, I have Levitate. Now, I feel at this point it's a good time to get the Rapid Spin off, just to be able to get those Toxic Spikes out of the match. Now, he does go in for the Poison Jab, and luckily, like, good for him, because, I mean, he needed to get some damage off onto my Cryogonal here. Now, I do have the leftovers. I do slowly gain my HP back. Same thing with the Nidoqueen, getting the Black Sludge health back. And I'm just going to go in and finish this thing off with another Freeze Dry. Oh, coffee's so good, guys. Num num num. Alright, so we get the Nidoqueen out with the last Freeze Dry, of course, and in comes Wigglytuff. Now, Wigglytuff, of course, is a Fairy-type Pokemon. It also has Frisk. So, I mean, he already knew that I had leftovers, so, I mean, that's kind of a wasted ability right at this point. But I am going to go in for another Freeze Dry here, and that is going to do some very little damage to that Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff has some decent special defense, and that Fire Blast is huge, guys. Just completely takes me down to 3 hit points here, and I'm barely holding on at 12 now because of the leftovers. Now, I decide at this point I'm going to go in for the Recover because I know that I'm going to be able to live another Fire Blast attack. I just want to try to get as much of my HP back as possible, but he decides to go for the Hyper Voice, and luckily for me, I'm actually able to take that like a champ, because I mean, Cryogonal, there's two things good about Cryogonal: its speed and its special defense. So luckily we are able to hang in there. I do go for the knockoff this turn, which then takes his Life Orb away, and he's just going to go in for another Fire Blast. Fire Blast is just going to finish off Cryogonal, but at least at this point I don't have to worry about Spikes, Toxic Spikes, or Stealth Rocks because his Nidoqueen is already gone. So I decided to come back in with my Druddigon. Now, I don't know who's going to be faster here in this case. It could have gone either way, but I'm going to go for the Gunk Shot here, and it's awesome because we actually get to take this Wigglytuff out. So that is actually Pokemon number 2 on Rage's team here. And he's going to then come in with the Vileplume, and I have to say I'm absolutely impressed by this Vileplume. The way that it's able to take hits is absolutely impressive. So he's going to be able to outspeed me, get the Stun Spore. My Druddigon right now is paralyzed, of course, which at this point it's okay. I'm going to go for the Fire Punch. And look at how much damage this does to that Vileplume. It does absolutely nothing. Like, I have no idea how this thing is actually EV-trained or IV bred. I have no idea. But it is somehow able to take that Fire Punch like a pro. So he is able to finish off the Druddigon, which is okay. Like, I mean, I have plenty of other Pokemon there on my team. I'm going to come in with my shiny Incineroar. And, I mean, Incineroar, it's a fire type, it's a dark type. It's got all the moves, guys. So I decided to go for the Flare Blitz here because obviously it's super effective to the Vileplume. But we actually annihilate Vileplume, which is great because we needed to get him out. But also as well, it shows that the defense isn't the biggest part of the Vileplume. You know what I mean? The Druddigon with his Fire Punch, and I'm surprised that I didn't actually get to do more damage. But anyways, he has a Ash Hat Pikachu here. We're gonna go in for the Earthquake because obviously, obvious reasons, it's super effective to the Pikachu. But I was actually really expecting to see like a Pikachunium Z on that Pikachu. I don't know why it wasn't there. I feel like that would have been definitely a missed opportunity. Now he comes in with his Butterfree, and I actually withdraw my Incineroar because I was actually fearing a Bug Buzz. Now we go up to our Miss Magius, and Miss Magius is actually set up right now for speed and special attack. I don't have any special defensive values into him right now. But I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball here. And Shadow Ball is going to be able to get some damage off onto the Butterfree. Not quite enough to KO it, but I do get Sleep Powder. So I'm actually going to be falling asleep this turn. And who knows how long I'm going to be asleep for, right? That could go anywhere from 1 turn to possibly maybe 5. I've never seen a sleep last longer than 5 turns, so that's awesome. He's getting some damage off onto me here, and luckily I'm able to wake up this turn and get that final Shadow Ball to that Butterfree. And that is just going to finish him, just going to take him out, and now Rage is down to his last Pokemon here, which is his Cantonian Ninetales. And one thing I've noticed about his team is that he has a lot of shiny Pokemon. I would assume that Rage is quite the shiny hunter. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Rage was telling me that he doesn't usually do a whole lot of competitive battles, but he does a lot of Battle Tree and a lot of shiny hunting. So I just want to say, good game, Rage. You're definitely playing really well for not doing a whole lot of Wi-Fi battles. So I'm really appreciative of the battle here. So I am going to go for the Dazzling Gleam. Now, I was hoping that Dazzling Gleam was going to be able to do more, but then I forgot about the fire typing, and anyways, I goofed up. So he's got his Sunny Day up. He's also getting this Solar Beam off, which the Solar Beam is actually going to be able to finish off my Miss Magius, leaving me with 3 Pokemon remaining. Now, I do go in with Vaporeon here, and the reason I go in with Vaporeon is I was hoping that my speed was going to be able to outspeed its Ninetales. And that is absolutely not the case. As you guys know, this is a Z Celebrate Vaporeon. I'm actually trained in speed, and I'm also timid nature. So that's why I was hoping I was going to be able to outspeed him here and get the Hydro Pump. Unfortunately, that's not the case. He does take out my Vaporeon. And then I'm going to go in with Croagunk as my next... not Croagunk, sorry. Toxicroak. There we go. And we're going to finish him off here with the Sucker Punch. And that is going to be the game there. So good game, Rage. Thank you very much for the battle, bud. And that is it for the battle there today, guys. If you did enjoy the battle, go ahead and leave a like. Be sure to post your comments in the comment section below. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about the battle. And as well, so that way you guys are always up to date with all of my Pokemon related content, be sure to hit that sub button, guys. That way you'll always be notified either by email, by, YouTube, follow my Twitter. My Twitter is also going to post them out when they go live. And of course, I'm going to be streaming here again this evening. So be sure to come on out to the stream tonight, get some battles in. We'll try to change up the battle scene. As you guys know, I can actually edit the backgrounds while I battle live on Wi-Fi. So we've actually got it to the point where we can battle in Indigo Plateau or Akrutik City by Burn Tower or Tin Tower. We could battle underwater. We could battle anywhere, guys. We could even battle in Unova. So many options. So that is it for the video, guys. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. And as always, hope you guys had a fantastic day there today, and I hope you all take care. Peace out.